So I don't like to preclude my poems, but I think that by the end of this, you're going to pretty much say that I rewrote the dictionary with your face. These are pretty much some of my new favorite words in here, and I hope it doesn't take me too long to read this. Listen up. This is part of a journal, so if you don't catch some lines, I will give you the link to my blog. Anarchy is about the denial of higher authority over your life. No one can write your success story for you. We unite in our common distrust of God or the universe and all of its enforcements because there is no single correct or incorrect way to be. To live is to be perfect. You must know and respect that everything is holy, a divine particle of the Creator, destined to forge its own ripple effect like a pebble tossed into the sea. Now why would you try to confine the outward reaches of the wave? Does not each and every aspect serve an honorable cause? Is it not beautiful in and of itself? It is artwork. You cannot foresee your actions' consequences when they are for the good of men. You must act on good faith alone, changing what you see fit and praying that your choices right the wrongs of the wicked and make the image look perfect for the world. The supposed experts who would mediate between us as peoples are flawed humans themselves, and they have evil intent to gain from the weaker, the lesser educated. Women and children in their minds will be preyed upon. They make war of our own psychology, twisting once scarred thoughts into bottomless pits of sensitivity, feeding our need for reassurance with toxic ideas of patriarchy and heterosexism. They are determined to make us believe that these people who fit into the labels are good, while all the others who deviate must be put down as rabid animals. They shove us towards categories such as feminism or lesbianism, homosexuality as a singular theory which pollutes the environment and suffocates libertarianism or the pursuit of all things gay. A word which used to mean happy, now scorned and violated, turned into verbal pornography used to assuage the violence against an entire people just for simply being born. Then, they try to force us to be comfortable within the discrimination from the opposition, mankind who feels that they must stand on one side of the line or the other so as to beat or be beaten. It is a sick and sad world out there today, but I believe we are better than that. We do not need division among society to recognize our differences. If you truly want respect, you must get closer to your enemies, show them your values, your equality, which is revealed in your compassion, your desire for tolerance, to be heard and understood, valued for your unique expression of your soul's inherent oneness. We must blast apart the pillars of society, which standardize us into dualistic perspectives. A uniform does nothing but stifle the genius of eccentric intimacy. The ambiguous sexuality within us must all be praised, or at the very least our sensuality indulged, and the only way to accomplish this is through the removal of barriers such as covers or clothing. We must do whatever is necessary as husbands and wives to validate our partners or our unions and help them to feel comfortable within their own skin. We must speak out against threats of violence or insults of imperfection because they are the root of insecurity and can only perpetuate more hatred and dissatisfaction within the self and within their community. Your instincts are your truth. Let no man or written word belittle what nature gave you. Your body and your mind are intended to be put to use for your best possible benefit, so take advantage of them. Use them in your best interest. Do not let others take advantage of you. This manifesto is not about joining my movement. It is about creating your own movement. The only advice I can give to you is do not ask for change. Demand it. Respect is the only universal law, and it is given where it is appropriately due. Trust what the inner voice says. Know that it will be your guide on how to act. The time is now. By shining your light on the world, your uninhibited passion for living grants others the freedom to behave in suit. Imagine a world where everyone is unique and happy with the fact that they can contribute their interest to a society which doesn't ask them to mask or change their features. Their goals and ambitions are equally as good as yours. No one is better, and the only success is measured in the quantity you love and are loved by others. You are beginning to envision the utopia that is anarchy, the one I've always believed is the answer to our problems. You're free to invent your own solution. Did you hear what I said? You're free! I urge you to take this literally. The future is dependent on what you do right now. Don't hide what is happening inside of you. Let your demands of revolution echo throughout the hillside, and you will find that when you rise up, you are not alone. Everyone knows petitions are a sham. The government doesn't solve crises, the people do. Act up against the politics of the drug war, or any war, especially the punishment of free self-expression. It's pointless, and the powers that be need to hear that we are pissed off. Pick any issue and create momentum, for yours may be that ripple effect that sets off the betterment of the entire world. Get in motion, start living out your dreams, and you'll find that the rest of the world is mounting in your defense, behind you for your support, in front of you for your protection, your inalienable rights, and beside you for your sheer camaraderie. Let's start today.